Let's take a more in-depth look. For starters, we've got a high-strength poly lid, which is molded to the unit and has these two rubber straps on each side to secure it down. It comes off easy, and it certainly does a good job of protecting the unit. Underneath the molded poly lid is a stainless steel top screen, which also features a flip-up bag splitter, and that makes loading these units far more easier. Simply lay the bag over the top, drag it, and material is going to fall at one time into the unit, as opposed to carrying a knife, cutting the corners, and waiting for a bag to unload. Really a key feature. But I want you to understand that the applications for these spreaders are quite broad, from small articulating loaders, tractors such as shown here, UTVs. We've got them all addressed with standard mount options. So you've got a 2-inch receiver hitch shown on the UTV. You can set the unit in bed. We've provided ratchet straps to safely secure it in that fashion. Or, shown here, the 3-point hitch. And this includes all the pins, again, to complete the installation. On the unit itself, we've used high quality protected harnesses that are very straightforward. Simply a battery cable, a simple single connection at the back, and control harness to the operator. The control is variable speed and features a single knob for speed control. It also incorporates accessory functionality by integrating on-off switches right into the main control. And that's going to power accessories such as strobe lights, the available work light kit, or vibrator kit. So again, the 600 and the 250, they only vary in their capacity. This being at 6 cubic feet and the smaller unit at 2.5. Now back over to accessories. You can increase the capacity of both of these units with the available height extension collar. And that's going to put this 6 cubic foot unit up to 8 cubic feet and the 2.5 cubic foot unit up to 4 cubic feet. For guidance with selecting a spreader, we have a spreader selection tool at the Western Plows website. Simply input the nature of your work and the machine that you're looking to get a spreader for, and our system will provide you with guidance on exactly what spreader best fits your needs. So some of the unique features that really make our drop spreaders shine over the rest, for one, is the width. We went with 36-inch width on this unit very specifically. We analyzed the common typical sidewalk widths and selected 36-inch when we also factored for leach. As you put down a solid de-icing material and it converts into a liquid brine, it will migrate as much as 8 inches. So with 36-inch wide and 8 inches of migration on each side, you're sure to have just the right width for most sidewalks. Other units which offer wider spread widths are going to be more prone to turf damage, as well as overlapping in the event on a wider sidewalk that you have to do 2 passes. Our narrower 36-inch reduces the amount of overlap in a double pass instance, and thus saving more material. The unit's very, very low maintenance. We use oil-filled, high-density poly bearings that require no grease, and they don't corrode. We've integrated a very simple-to-use drop trough, which provides instantaneous clean-out. Considering other units don't have an easy drop trough, you instead have to remove either a cumbersome trough from the bottom, or don't provide any specific means to clean the unit out at all. The motor and gearbox are direct drive, so you don't have maintenance associated with chains and sprockets, virtually maintenance free and well protected under a poly cover on this side as well. You'll find that the most valuable feature on the unit, and where we put a lot of our effort and emphasis, was on material flow. That's a very common issue in all spreaders, but particularly drop spreaders, where material is funneled together, compresses, and has a tendency of causing bridging. And that's where material will not continue to flow down to the feed roller. And we've addressed that By putting the rear panel in contact with the drive roller, as it comes around, it moves the back panel, which keeps constant agitation and keeps the material active so that it doesn't sit and compress. That's how we ensure even material flow, and that's how we ensure that as you are applying material, you don't see any gaps or any variance in the amount of material coming out the rear. So again, we've got resources available for more product information and guidance on selecting the right unit at westernplows.com.